Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Black Bear Hunter coming at you again, and we're here to talk about Three Philosophers out of Ommegang Brewing. This is their Belgian quad. It's mixed with a Belgian creek cherry, right? So it gives it a real distinct little tart cherry flavor in the back end, a little bitter. But at the end of the day, I think it's an actually beautiful beer. This is one of their year round distributions, and I really like it. Right, I mean, how could you go wrong? A Belgian style dark with a creek added to it. Not like you just took like some random cherry juice or some cherry flavoring, which I fucking hate. But it's not like you took some cherry flavoring and just threw it in there. This is authentic cherries, authentic cherry ale, Belgian, thrown into the mix. So you get a unique mix in this. You get the dark colors and flavors that you're going to get with a quad, with the Belgian cherry, like I said, from the cherry ale or whatever. That nice chestnut color merged together, and when you look at it under the light, gives a really nice look, right? Nice tan head, flavors, aromas, roasted malts, molasses, brown sugar, the normal that you're going to definitely get in a quad. But at the end of the day, like I said, you're adding the creek on top of that with a really nice creek, and it gives it a definitely really good flavor. It hits your palate, and it lingers. So, yeah, I mean, that's the experiences I've had with it. I never really had the chance to review it. I end up usually drinking it before I get a chance to review it because I see it so often, so I kind of neglected it. Sorry, Ommegang. So at the end of the day, here we are. We're talking about it, and we're about to be about it, right? Talk about it, be about it. So let's go ahead and crack this open and see what we got here. Little action on the top. So, good packing. At the end of the day, you go ahead and you see the CO2 coming out of the bottle. Let's get a nice little pour. See if we can get a kind of an aggressive pour. Break out my little handy dandy glass. It's kind of really aggressive. Pretty. Nice small bubbles. Look at that. Look at the color. The color is like really nice, right? So at the end of the day, here we are. Nice medium brown body. Like I said, when you look at it, when it was pouring, you can see that reddish color. You can actually smell the fruits in the beer and the sugars, just from where I'm sitting. Yeah, I mean, amberish color, reddish color. Look at that. I mean, it's kind of a little too frothy to get an idea of the lacing, but while it's receding, let's go ahead and check out the aromas and see exactly what we pick up. So hold for a sec. Yeah, yeah. Aroma wise, definitely. You can catch those cherry notes. Like I said, you get that brown sugar, some other dark fruit, a little malt, a little malty. Um, yeah, it might be like smells like smells kind of tangy, right? Like it has like this, yeah, like a sweet tangy note, but it smells great. Um, it looks great. Nice lacing. Look at that. Nice full lacing. It looks really good. Nice and I mean it looks like when it poured, it looked like it had really nice body and a little viscosity to it, right? And you can kind of see that. Like I said, that rich amber color, you probably can't, I can't catch it in this camera, but it has a nice red hue, a mahogany hue to it. But yeah, so at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to taste this. So with that being said, YouTube, cheers. Wow, that is such an easy drink. I mean, it's really delicious. So flavor wise, you get, like I said, you get that cherry right up front. This one is like a 2000, and I want to say like 18. Yeah, like a 2018. Maybe it might be even a 2019. I want to say this might actually be a 2019. So when you first get them, the cherry is sweet and tart. And it's kind of like a little bit more bitter than sweet. You definitely get the brown sugar. You totally get the so like maybe like raisins or something. It's kind of toasty, roasty on the malts. You definitely get some molasses, little chocolate, kind of like a caramel, which like it works really well with that cherry, that caramel delivery. Some fig, a little prune, and kind of bready, right? It's like a lot going on with this. And as it warms up, it's going to taste different as it gets warm. But the older that this gets, and that's the one thing I like to talk about, the older that this brew gets, it gets really special. It gets more complex, but it smooths out and becomes a lot more mellow. The bitterness kind of fades away. It kind of adds to the distinctive flavors. Like you don't want it to go away at all, but it totally just blends in really well. Mouthfeel is medium, like a medium to full. Coats your tongue in the inside of your mouth really well. Decent carbonation, a little bit more than average. Um, Full like it's a but it drinks lighter than a medium body or a medium to full body. And like I said, it's not syrupy, but it's not like extremely light. I mean, it's just lively, like the way it feels, the way it tastes. It's not real sticky, but like I said, it like it coats. I mean, I think it's all up to the person. Like I like a really like nice mouth feel to a beer, only because like then it's a good sipper, and this actually has really great qualities of a sipper, right? I think it's above average for a quad. So overall, since we go in that direction, I think it's an exceptional Belgian dark. That Twisted Creek adds a nice distinctive taste to it. It's a really good change up. And in its like in its class, like when you say you look at this beer as a whole and what's in this class, I mean like West Valerian, Saint what's that? West Valerian 12. You have man, what was that one I just had? Uh by Boulevard. They have a really good quad. They actually it's just called Belgian Quad. They have a bourbon barrel age and a regular. You got St. Abby's. You have a ton of other companies putting beers out. Like I mean, well, the Abbeys, they're really close because they've been around for a long time. You got Kane, you have Seventh Son, you have Strafe. Oh, Strafe is beautiful. And so, those beers have been around, or these companies have been around for a long time. So, with that, like, when you think about it, they're really refined. They know exactly what they're doing. Their water sources are stable. Everything about the way that the beers that they put out are amazing. So, with Ommegang, they're following in those footsteps. And they're making a really good beer. It's hard to find a real good American, to me, to find a really good American style quad and triple and double. They're really good, but when you compare them to some of the older versions of quads and triples, it's hard to keep up. But I mean, this is a good everyday beer. I can find it every day. It's priced really well. I mean, you can get a 4 pack for. I mean, I think you can get these at. I think I got this at the supermarket for like maybe 12.99 or 11.99 with my little discount points. So that's what makes a good beer to me, though. If I can get it at a really good price, why not? Why not get a beer at a great price? I mean, it's not like the beer is going to taste different. It could be Saint Bernard. It could be it could be anybody. It could be any one of those beer companies. And if it's actually this like two different prices, like say like if I go to Total Wine, they want $30 for it, and I get it at the supermarket, Wegmans or something, and they have it for $12. Why would I say no? So at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, I love a beer that is easy to get. I can take it home. I can read a book. I can watch some TV and have a really good beer. And this is definitely in that class, a nice sipper, whatever you want to do, Monday Night Football, MLB, NBA, whatever, and crack a beer. So, like I said, at the end of the day, you can read commercial descriptions about it. The commercial descriptions are spot on. You smell exactly what you're going to taste. Nothing's made up about this beer. Everything is real. This is this is the real deal. It's incredibly complex. Has his own. It's his own style. Mismatch of flavors. Like I said, you get a ton of figs and brown sugar and raisins and chocolate added with the creek, and it's tart and just caramel. Like it's all over the place, but not. It's all over the place with a direction, right? Like I said, as it warms, it's going to change on you. You're going to like it. If you don't, I'm not giving you your money back. But at the end of the day, I'm just trying to tell you it's a really good beer. So definitely great sipping beer. And I mean, I don't know what else to say. Try it. Come back. Let's talk about it. Call me up. No, don't call me, but you can hit me up. Write a message. I'll respond. And yeah, we can talk beer, man. Like at the end of the day, I love beer. You love beer. Whatever the case is, I'm going to review some more beers. I'm definitely going to review the variant of this. They have a wine barrel variant, bourbon variant, whatever, yada, yada, yada. So let's get it popping. Your boy coming back at you. Talk to you later.